and welcome to the special edition of Inside Golf, coverage of the 27th annual Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic. I'm Matt Fry, the Communications Director for the Philadelphia PGA Section, and I'm joined by fellow PGA of America golf professional Nick Biondi, the PGA Director of Instruction at Radley Run Country Club. Nick, there's 132 PGA professionals playing the event today, and they're playing for an impressive amount of money. Our friends and partners at Haverford Trust Company have donated $100,000 to the winner, and that $100,000 is the largest first place prize of any PGA Section tournament in the country. It's a life-changing amount of money.
It really is, Matt. So we have 41 sections across the PGA of America, across the country, and it is a life-changing amount. You can do so much with that. It's more than most of us make in a full season working full-time, trying to bring golf to the masses, and it's going to be a heck of a day out there, and I'm really blessed and thankful to be able to watch some of the best players in our section play and compete.
And of course, they'll be playing the revered Sunnybrook Golf Club. Sunnybrook moved to this location in the 1950s with the help of the Gordons, who laid out the golf course, and it's really held up the test of time, hasn't it?
Really has. Sunnybrook is one of the best facilities we have in the Philadelphia section. Behind us we have a immaculate condition property, deep bunkers, thick rough, very, very quick greens. You're going to want to keep the ball well below the hole today.
Later on in our coverage, we'll be joined by Harry Donahue, who will be handling our on-course interviews. When we come back, we'll take you right out to the action and catch you up on the 27th annual Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic right here on Inside Golf.
The Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic is brought to you by Haverford Trust, the Philadelphia PGA Section, and Destination Montco Golf.
Golf is the great equalizer. For many, this journey is an escape from reality, a chance to be part of a team, a career opportunity. PGA Reach impacts lives through golf by lifting people up, giving them hope, and sending them down an alternate path that they never saw coming. With PGA Reach Philadelphia, as in life and in golf, the most important shot you take is the next one.
For your investment management must-haves, there's Haverford.
From anyone you speak with, from the front desk to your portfolio manager to an investment officer, we make everything feel really easy so that you can sleep well at night.
Everybody here is working together for that one goal, to make sure our clients are very well serviced.
Yep, just as I suspected. Your entire family is too plugged in. Now, there's a treatment. Your offline oasis awaits in Montgomery County, PA. You may experience moments of euphoria, a rush of culinary cravings, a lot less screen time, and more weed time. You may even reconnect with nature. Unplug in Montgomery County, PA. Side effects may include budget-friendly fun and memories that will last a lifetime.
Welcome back to the 27th annual Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic. Let's pick up with the early morning action here at Sunnybrook. We'll go to Mike Molino here on number 7 with a birdie putt.
Absolutely, Mike has this uphill right to lefter. Really nice look for Mike. Pulls it up there, great stroke. Yes, just catches the left edge.
He'll move to 3 over par. Good start there for Mike.
Really well done. These greens at Sunnybrook are speeding up as the day starts and gets moving, and it's exciting to see the golf course play so nicely.
This is John Spina for a par on number 18 from the Philadelphia Cricket Club.
Downhill left to righter, just burns the left edge. Good stroke.
Yeah, Nick, these greens are tough. Also from the Philadelphia Cricket Club, Jim Smith's third shot into 9.
Solid one there, has an uphill shot, just leaves it above the hole. Pretty good shot there.
Yeah, out of the rough, that's tough to control. This is Nate Pierce, his approach.
Yeah, Nate's a solid player here in the section, just leaves it above the hole on the left side. Should have a nice putt upcoming.
And for birdie to move to 1 under par.
And he makes it. What a good putt that was down the hill. Really well done.
Very confident. We'll go back over to number 9 for Jim Smith's par putt.
Jim's a solid putter here. Let's see if he can knock this one in down the hill. Good stroke. Ooh,
Just going to slide by.
Just burns that right edge. Yeah, Matt, that was really well done, though. Good stroke on these greens today.
Jim makes bogey. Ryan Wolfling, approach number 7. Out of the rough.
7 plays tricky. You have to hit a few good shots there to get it up there, and that's a really, really well done shot to that uphill approach.
That's probably the closest we've seen today on 7. First look at Braden Shattuck out of Rolling Green, his approach on number 7.
One of our top players in the section. Really well done there. Lands it on the kind of middle tier and gets it back there beautifully. Should be able to clean that one up.
And Wolfing for birdie, just slides by. He'll tap in for par.
And goes through his routine, gets over it, and knocks that one in. Really well done there. And those short putts are really tricky here at Sunnybrook, so that was well done.
And here's Braden for his birdie. Moves to 4 under. He is currently our leader.
Beautiful putt there by Braden. Really well done.
He'll head into the tough par 3 at number 8. Here's Greg Matthias landing on number 18.
And Greg's having a nice day here at -2. Let's see this upcoming approach. Really well done. Lands it pin high, right, just under the golf hole there.
Out of the rough. That was really well done. Braden on number 9. His approach from the right rough.
Braden, one of the best iron players in the section, one of the top players, and just leaves it underneath the hole.
This is George Forrester on number 7 to move to 1 under.
And George, what an amazing senior player, knocks it in the right edge, and he's been a great player for a long time and making putts today. Really well done there by George.
Yeah, George is a 2-time champion here at the Haverford Classic. We'll go over to number 9. This is Braden's birdie attempt.
And it just has that uphill putt. Let's see if he can make one, and just slides by the right edge.
But it was aggressive. I like the aggressiveness out of him.
That's what you need here on these greens today. You have to be able to put the pedal down.
This is our defending champion, John Pillar's approach on number 18.
John's one of the best iron players in the game out there, and hits an excellent, excellent approach shot in just above the hole for a birdie.
Yeah, and you can hear the gallery really likes it as well. Great shot there, John. This is Braden for par number 9.
Yeah, slippery little downhill putt here. Probably just going to touch it down the hill and aiming at the right edge and see if it goes.
It's a good putt for Braden. He stays at 5 under par. Now we're going back to Pillar for birdie on 18.
And this is a toucher here, just down the hill, and he makes it. Really, really well done.
See how quick that was? Barely touched that.
These greens at Sunnybrook are speeding up, Matt.
He's now at 2 under as we head over to number 9 for Dave McNabb.
And here's Dave's putt upcoming down the hill, aiming somewhere on the right edge, and just burns it.
Dave has been consistently one of our best players for the past 10 years.
Still hits it long, which is awesome.
This is Zach Barbin's number 9 approach.
And Zach's one of the best upcoming younger players in our section, and hits a really good one there, just below the hole. Should be able to clean that one up, maybe from 12 feet.
Yeah, up the hill, that's a positive.
Absolutely.
And this is his birdie putt. Just slides by.
Yeah, just burn that left edge. Well done.
Here's our first look at the leaderboard. As we go into commercial break, we'll be right back with more of Inside Golf's special coverage of the 27th Annual Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic at Sunnybrook Golf Club.
The Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic is brought to you by the Haverford Trust Company. Quality investing.
Welcome back to Sunnybrook Golf Club and the 27th Annual Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic. We'll head out to number 10 for Braden Shattuck's par putt.
Yeah, and Braden has this putt here up the hill. Stroking it nicely so far today. See if he knocks it in. Yeah, buries
That's a heck of a par.
Makes it with speed, which is great.
He will stay at 5 under par as we go over to number 3 for Matthias's approach.
Yep, 3. Par 5 here, uphill shot. Looks good. A little club twirl. I love to see that out of him. Oh wow, hits an amazing shot in there, just below the hole.
That's definitely the closest we've seen today. That gives him a great look at eagle.
Yeah, excellent shot there, and knocks this in for eagle. This could give him the opportunity to take the lead, which is amazing. This event is nerve-wracking. You're working your best to try and shoot the very lowest score you can, especially early in the morning. Uphill putt, great stroke.
Makes
Wow,
it.
buries it.
He makes the eagle to go to 6 under, and he takes the lead by himself. Well done there by Greg. We'll go over to number 11 for Braden Shattuck's tee shot.
Yeah, 11's a good hole here. Makes a nice golf swing. Quick tee pickup for Braden. You know it's got to be nice, so really well done. Feeling good, making nice swings. Good pairing, I feel like, as well for Braden today.
And here is his approach. Braden's such a long hitter that he had just a little flip wedge into the screen.
Yeah, he's a great wedge player, so he should be able to knock it in there close, and he does just that.
Yeah, uphill putt again. He knows where to leave his ball. This is for birdie.
Really well done there. Buries it on the uphill. Nice aggressive strokes from Braden thus far.
That puts him at 6 under in a tie with Matthias. This is Joe Kogelman, his 4th shot on a number 11.
Really well done. Took him a little bit to see him there, and really nice. Just below the hole, right-hand side. Should have a nice uphill look.
Here is his bogey putt. That puts him at even par for the tournament.
Buries it. Does a nice job to avoid making a double, which is what you have to do out there if you want a chance to win this golf tournament today.
This is Braden's drive on number 12. This is a tricky hole. Out of bounds, comes in from the left side.
It really is. Going through his routine here because he knows how important the tee shot is. Let's see if he can pull it off.
That's gonna be close.
And not happy with it there, Matt. Looks like he might be heading back to his golf bag for another golf ball.
Yeah, it looks like he'll hit a provisional, and they'll go up and see if they can find it. Braden's ball did go out of bounds, so this is his 4th shot into number 12.
Yeah, and this is when you're really just trying to find the green. Anywhere on this green would be a good, really good shot today. And approach upcoming. And well done. As I said there, Matt, anything on the green, give yourself a look at the bogey.
It's got a long bogey putt here on 12. If this goes in, I think we might see a fist pump, but it might just slide by.
Just burn that right edge. Good stroke, good putt by Braden there.
So he'll line up that putt for double bogey upcoming.
Like we said earlier, you never want to make doubles out there, and it is a tricky golf course today.
So this is Greg Matthias on number 5. He had unfortunately just bogeyed number 4 right after making eagle on 3. But this gives him an excellent chance to make a bounce back birdie on 5.
Yeah, amazing shot there on that uphill hole, par 3.
Braden taps in his double bogey to go to 4 under.
Perfect, and he makes that putt with some speed. A little disappointing there, making double bogey. Always trying to stay away from doubles in competitive situations, that's for sure.
Braden is now at 4 under par as we go over to number 5 for Matthias's birdie attempt.
This is a quick, really quick downhill putt. I've hit this putt quite a few times, and it's very tricky, Matt. You're going to watch this stroke become a little bit shorter as he tries to just cozy it down there. And this is one where if it goes in, it goes in. If not, he'll keep moving.
Yeah, his goal is to just get this started on line and let gravity do the rest.
Absolutely. Yeah, it just burns the right edge. It was a good stroke, maybe underread a touch, but really nice hole.
Matthias will stay at 4 under par as he goes to number 6 tee. But before we do that, we'll go over to Braden's approach shot on number 16, the par 5.
Yeah, and Braden, one of the longest hitters in the field.
The fact that he's hitting iron into this green is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And it seems like him and his caddy really love that golf shot.
Here's Matthias's tee shot on number 6.
And it looks like he loves it. You love to see the early tee pickup by these guys. Braden's 3rd shot here on 16.
This has a lot of movement from left to right, as you can see that trickle away from the hole.
It really does. Nice uphill putt there. Nice uphill leave. See if you can knock this in for birdie. Good stroke. Maybe just underread that putt, and he's not going to be happy about that. You're really going to want to make those putts out here. That might be what we'd call a throwaway.
He'll tap in for par to stay at 4 under as he goes to number 17. This is Pierce's approach on number 18. He's currently at 1 under par.
Yeah, back up the hill, having a nice day. Just banks it off the slope there on that left side and leaves himself a good opportunity to make a putt.
Looks like he'll get a read too. This is Tom Michael's third shot on number 9. He's also at 1 under par.
Oh man, Matt hits the flag and
yeah,
a little
Nick,
unfortunate there.
That's really unlucky. He had a really good shot there. Now he's probably got 10 feet up the hill. Back on number 18, Pierce's birdie attempt.
This is a quick one here, as they all are at Sunnybrook, and man, he just underreads that one. Not his best stroke.
Should be able to clean that up for par. As we go over to number 14 for Zach Barbin's approach.
Yeah, and Zach's one of the best players upcoming here, and he's loving that. Oh, just airmails the green there, Matt. That's a really tough up and down upcoming.
Yeah, that whole green runs away from him. As we go over to 18 for Braden's tee shot.
And
Loves it.
Braden, one of the longest hitters out here, using those jumbo max grips and quick tee pickup.
Back to 14 for Barbin's chip.
Almost impossible down the hill. Lands it right on his spot and leaves it just underneath the hole. Should be able to make that one.
That is so good, folks. This is Braden's approach to number 18, his final hole of the day.
Yep, just back up the hill. Should be able to hit a nice one in there, give himself a look, and leaves it about 20 feet just under the hole.
Pretty good distance control there from Braden.
Absolutely.
All right, we're back to 14 for Barbin's birdie attempt.
This would be an unbelievable up and down. Gets it up and down out of a moving car with the windows rolled up. Well done.
That puts him at 2 under par for the day. We'll go back to number 18 for Braden's birdie putt.
Should be able to give this one a roll. Doesn't like it right off the bat. Misses it on the high side.
Yeah, he knew he hit that a little too hard.
Yeah, a little bit of a tricky spot now.
Should be able to tap that in for par. Now mark.
Mark it and go through his routine. And great stroke. Yeah. Knocks it in with authority. We love to see that, and a great round of golf.
Yeah, 4 under par. That puts Braden Shattuck as the leader in the clubhouse.
Now he has the opportunity to sit around and wait and hopefully win this golf tournament, if not a playoff.
Now let's go down to the golf course with Harry Donahue, who is with our early leader, Braden Shattuck from Rolling Green Golf Club.
We're still a long way to go in the finish, but Braden Shattuck right now sitting with a 4 under score, 68, and you are the clubhouse leader. Like I said, not done, and I don't want to jinx you, but how was it out there?
It was playing difficult as always, but luckily we had good temperatures, low wind, greens were perfect. So out in the morning you get greens that are in great shape. So we had a chance to kind of take advantage of that, and I did early. Didn't really finish super strong, but kind of held it together when I had some bumpy stretches there.
Yeah, there were some bumpy stretches. You and Matthias were back and forth. It looked like you had a 2-shot lead. Then you were level. Then he went up 2. Next thing I know, you're back up by 2. Little good. You don't know the scores or D out there.
My caddy was taking a look at the leaderboard, and he was keeping me updated.
You like to know what's going on, do you, around you?
When I'm later in the round, I like to know, just so I know what I need to do. If I'm way up, then I obviously play a little bit more conservative. If I need to make up a couple shots, I'll get them a little more aggressive.
What does one do to, pass time now? You probably got 4, maybe less, depending on what's going on out there, or more, maybe another playoff. What do you do to kind of relax and prepare for whatever happens?
Yeah, we got the best buffet of the year up there, so I'll be doing a lot of eating and relaxing with my friends and family. So,
well, Braden, good luck.
people at Rolling Green, I'm sure maybe some of them will hear what's happening, show up out here, huh?
That'd be awesome.
That'd be great. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll talk to you afterwards, too.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
All right, that's Braden Shattuck, clubhouse leader right now, 68, 4 under par in this annual event. We'll be back with more from Sunnybrook of the Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic, so stick around.
Yep, just as I suspected. Your entire family is too plugged in. Now there's a treatment. Your offline oasis awaits in Montgomery County, PA. You may experience moments of euphoria, a rush of culinary cravings, a lot less screen time, and more we time. You may even reconnect with nature. Unplug in Montgomery County, PA. Side effects may include budget-friendly fun and memories that will last a lifetime.
I think our clients would say we have their best interest at heart.
We recognize that beyond the numbers, investment management is about people and relationships. It's about children and grandchildren. It's about your legacy.
At Haverford, we take care of our clients better than any company that I know.
Everyone talks about the culture, and it's honestly true. We care about the people who work here as well as the people that we serve.
Welcome back to the 27th annual Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic at Sunnybrook Golf Club. We'll go back out to the action to see Zach Barbin's third shot on 16.
And
out of the bunker there.
Yeah. Should be able to use a slope there on 16. I do know that this starts to come back, and he does it beautifully.
Yeah, that green really runs hard back to front.
You could tell he's played maybe a few practice rounds out there, Matt.
We'll go over to number 9 for Matthias.
And he cleans that one up. Well done. Solid round of golf. Not going to get it done today, but really nice nice round. Good showing in this golf tournament.
Yeah, 1 under par. That's nothing to turn your nose up at. Let's jump ahead. Barbin's now at 3 under. This is his second shot on 18 out of the fairway bunker.
And this is a really tough one here. Looks like he may have missed it, came out of it, and it's just in the front right corner. Good place to make it up and down, but not his best.
Not a bad leave, but it will be a tricky little shot coming in. This is John Pillar on number 9 for birdie.
Back up the hill, and he races that one by. John's a defending champion from last year, and should be able to maybe knock that one in. That one slides by as well.
He will tap in for bogey as we go over to number 18 for Barbin's third.
Should be able to put a little bit of action on this ball, and he does it beautifully. Just leaves it maybe a foot, foot and a half.
That was such a crisp hit. You could tell.
Really was.
This is Oakley on number 6 for birdie.
Oakley makes a nice stroke there and just misses it on the high side. He had to give that enough borrow to possibly make it, so just missed it high, but good stroke all in all.
He should stay at 1 under par there for par as we go over to 18 for Zach's par putt.
Just slips that in the left edge. Really nice up and down, and good save there for par.
That puts Zach at 3 under, currently in second place.
That's a great showing there for Zach today.
New for this year's event is the inaugural GWC Invitational that was held here at Sunnybrook. After a competitive day on the course, Brendan Tate emerged as the clear winner. He secured the top spot with a round of 83, giving him an impressive 11-stroke victory over the rest of the field. Congratulations to Brendan Tate on his well-earned spot in this year's Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic. All right, let's go back to the par 5 7th hole. This is Oakley's third shot.
Yeah, Oakley has a beautiful wedge game here, and he flights that down. You see that abbreviated fall through, just below the hole. Not his best effort, but he has a nice putt here.
Up the hill. Oh.
And he just went to walk it in. Matt, putter drop, and Oakley's looking around like, what happened there? But it was a good stroke all in all.
Missed opportunity on the par 5. This is our first look at Parks Price, our champion from 2 years ago. Parks is the head golf professional at Hanover Country Club.
Yeah, and a nice swinger of the golf club.
And Trevor Bensel, this is his third shot on the par 5 on 3.
And this is our first look at Trevor. Hot commodity possibly to win this golf tournament. Spun that ball back and it's well below the hole, not his best effort.
Yeah, I don't think he anticipated that much spin. This is Alex Knoll's second shot on the third hole.
Alex, nice move there. Got through that golf ball. Club twirl. Should be up near the green someplace.
And we'll go over to number 8 on the tough par 3. This is Zach Oakley, currently at 1 under par.
And this hole plays right around 185 yards down the hill. And wow, he hits an amazing shot in there, Matt. Almost jars it.
Yeah, on the correct level. That's not going to be too breaky of a putt.
No, should be able to knock it in, possibly. Really well done.
This is Parks Price's third shot out of the cavernous bunker on 7.
If we can find him down there, he's well below the surface of the level of the green, and this is a tricky one. It's a long bunker shot, maybe 35 or 40 yards, and we'll see how he can pull it off.
It's all about distance control.
It really is there to get it into that back right corner on that golf hole for sure. Does have a little slope just to the left. We'll see what he does.
Overall, pretty well done.
Yeah, really nice work there by Parks.
This is his birdie attempt.
Back up the hill, beautiful, slips it in the right edge, and always good to make birdie on the par 5s.
Parks moves to 1 under par. We'll go back over to 8 for Zach Oakley's birdie.
And Zach, one of the best players in our section, 2-time PGA champion participant, just burns the left edge.
It's a confident stroke. It just didn't break like he anticipated.
It really was. And he knocks that one in for par. Well done. It's a good par 3 on a tough hole.
Let's go back to the par 5 third hole where Bensel has this for birdie.
Bensel back up the hill. Good confident stroke. Just burned that right edge. Really nice putter of the golf ball. He's going to have a lot of opportunities out there today.
He'll tap in for par to stay at 1 under. Let's go over to 9 for Zach Oakley's approach.
Approach shot here, back up the hill for Zach.
Position A, right in the middle of the fairway, a little wedge in his hands.
A++, I think, Matt. Should be able to spin that back. A little deep into that green. So.
Yeah, got hung up on the fringe, it looked like. As we take a look at Trevor here, he's had a pretty consistent year. He's been playing well, and like Nick said earlier, he is consistently one of our better players. This is number 9, Zach's birdie putt.
Back down the hill there for Zach. He's made good strokes. Nothing has fallen to this point, and it's a really nice lag putt. It really
He'll stay at 1 under par. Now let's go back down to the golf course where Harry Donahue is with the Philadelphia PGA Section Executive Director, Jeff Surratt.
This is the 27th year for the Haverford Philadelphia PGA, and you have been involved in
22 of them.
I know, and you told me, anybody that has watched these interviews we've done every year, this guy was hired when he was 18, I think, right?
I usually say 15, but I'll go with 18. 18.
Right out of college. It's the only job he's ever had. What's new this year? Anything in 27 years of doing this, and you, so many, almost all of them?
I mean, obviously for us, it's not a straight up rinse and repeat, right? You know, we have wonderful partners and a wonderful host in Sunnybrook. They make the golf course better every year. They added some new tees to the golf course that we put into play this year, which is great. So the golf course is playing a little less than 7,000 yards, and then the folks at Haverford have instituted what's called the GWC Invitational. So George doesn't play in the event anymore. So now what they do is they have one of the folks from Haverford plays in his spot. And over the years, they've kind of figured out a way to fill that spot. But this year, they instituted an event. So 2 Fridays ago, we had 9 folks from Haverford come out and play for that spot.
Oh, okay.
Which is great, which is really great. So we have, so that was an add-on to this year's event, a little more exciting for those folks, and to fill that spot, and just add a little bit more of a dimension to the event.
A little skin in the game for the some Haverford employees. Yes. We talk all the time, Jeff, about how this is a unique event around the country. I don't know, you constantly get your peers saying, hey, what do you have to do to get a sponsor like a George Connell in Haverford? I mean, it's not that easy to find, right?
Yeah. They just actually launched one in Georgia this year. So my
something similar.
Yeah, my counterpart Scott Geary from Georgia reached out and he said, "Hey, tell me more about what you do. I have a partner that wants to do something similar that maybe isn't to this level, but it's getting close." So we talked a bunch about how we manage the event, how we manage the sponsors exemptions, how we manage our points list for the players that get in, and the rules around the event. So it's certainly catching on, and over the years there's been the phone call like, "You're killing me, this event is killing me. My members want to know how we get something like this." And obviously we get a lot of calls from golf professionals around the country. How do I get into the event? Well, you come in, you be a Philadelphia Section professional, and you play for a year, and then maybe you make enough points to get invited in. So.
Yeah, and no matter how hard these other sections around the country try, nobody will duplicate what Haverford and Jeff Surrett and the Philly PGA has done over the course of more than 25 years. Well done.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Harry. Here's a look at our current leaderboard. When we come back, we'll have more golf from Sunnybrook. It's the 27th annual Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic here on Inside Golf.
The Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic is brought to you by the Haverford Trust Company. Quality investing.
Well, no stranger to our coverage of this event is Joe McLaughlin. Joe is the chairman of Haverford Trust, and Keith Aliardi is the president. So I got the bigwigs here, right, Joe? Huh? Go ahead, don't be humble on me.
Yeah, it's a special day for you.
All that's missing, of course, is the founder of Haverford Trust, George Connell. How's George doing?
He's doing great. And all credit for today goes to George.
I was going to say, without George, there's no event.
No, it was his vision, his love of golf, his love of competition, and the desire to give back to the golf community, particularly all the ladies and gentlemen that work and provide us with great pleasure every year that we've come out here. And it's just a way for Haverford Trust to give back to the golfing community within the Philadelphia section. The grill is going all day and drinks are going all day, and it'd be really he really likes it when he sees the families of the pros and the assistant pros come out to watch this. So it is a fun day, and it's great for Haverford, and we're proud to be able to sponsor it.
27 years. Keith, you haven't been for 27. This is your, what, third?
Third year, yeah.
See, I got a good memory.
You do.
I remember. We went to the same high school, not together, but the same high school, SJP. Are you going to put your fingerprint on this someday, or you want to just keep it the way it is, do you think?
I don't know if I'd mess with perfection. This has just been it's just a fantastic event. People love it. So we're going to keep it going the way it is,
Now, you guys played some golf today, right, Keith?
Yeah.
Huh?
It was great.
Are you going to fill us in on who played well, who didn't play well?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure Joe played much better than I did, but it was an absolutely great day.
Yeah, you're right there in the thick of things, right between the morning wave and the afternoon wave, huh?
What's really great is amateurs being sprinkled in the middle of the day, and you get a perspective on the field. That's really cool. It's just great to watch these guys play, and boy, they can play well.
Well, they sure can, and Haverford knows how to throw a nice clam bake in its own unique way, and we can't say thank you enough.
And the people at Sunnybrook are absolutely terrific. It's been 27 years only at Sunnybrook, and it's just a fabulous club and a fabulous golf course. So thank you to the people at Sunnybrook for allowing us to host this event.
Yeah, and for the Philly PGA to put on the show like they do. Some great scores out there today. And, it's interesting. You see very familiar names, and every once in a while, every year, somebody pops up who you haven't heard about. But that's a sign of the times.
$100,000 to first place is a big deal.
Yeah. Right, especially when $5,000 is for second. That's why George Connell always loved those playoffs. He wanted to see the sweat beads, right?
He wants to see everybody knocking their knees.
It's called competition.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you. Joe,
Thank you,
Keith, we'll see you next year.
Good seeing you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harry. Now let's go back out to the third hole where Brett Walker is in the fairway at 1 under par.
And Brett hitting a nice approach shot in there. He's one of the top players in the section from Chester Valley Golf Club.
Keeping a close eye on it, but I think he likes it. Here's Parks Price's approach shot on number 9. He's currently at 3 under par.
Parks is doing some really nice work today as we get started, and that's a nice little approach shot just below the hole. Should have a good opportunity to make that one.
And we're back with Brett Walker for his birdie putt on 3.
It's a little bit of a tricky one here. People have been under-reading this putt, and he just did the same thing we've seen all day.
Yeah, he'll tap that in for par to remain at 1 under. Let's go back to number 9 for Parks Price's birdie attempt.
Parks should have a good opportunity here. All back up the hill. If he gets the speed right, controls his nerves, might be able to make this one. Here the putt comes, and not his best effort. Left it short.
Yeah, he wasn't thrilled with that, but he still has 9 left to go. Our first look at Mike Mazenthal of Tavistock Country Club.
Tricky shot here, Matt. Back up the hill. Tough to control the spin.
He sits at 2 under par and has a good chance to stay there. This is Trevor's approach on number 9. He's currently 4 under par and tied for the lead.
Trevor is lighting this thing up at this point. Hits a Jim Dandy in there above the hole. Should be able to knock that one in.
Darn
really
near
well
jars
done.
it. And Bergstall's approach on number 9. He's at 1 under.
Brian, one of the longest hitters in the field, and he spins that one back. This one might not stop, folks. It's pretty steep over there, and
when you generate that much club head speed, you generate a lot of spin, and you need to learn how to control it. This is Mike's putt on 18 for par.
Just misses it on the left-hand side. Not his best effort, but that one is quick.
Disappointing finish there. And here is Zach Oakley's 3rd shot on the par 5 14th.
Man,
out of the
these
bunker.
bunkers, Matt, are very steep. They're below the level of the green, and they're tricky.
Yeah, he was expecting that to run out just a little bit more.
Yeah, you notice the ball starting to roll back there. It's getting firm and fast.
Let's go back to number 9 for Brian Bergstall's 3rd shot.
Brian's going to take out the Texas wedge here to try and get it inside of that 6-foot circle. He does it nicely.
Got a good chance there for par as we go to Knoll for birdie, also a 9.
Yeah, Alex Knoll back up the hill and leaves one short. Common theme there on number 9 today.
He'll tap in for par to remain at even. This is Bergstall for par on number 9.
Yeah, just burns the left edge there for Brian, and we'll make a bogey.
Yep, Brian will move to 1 over par through 9. Here's Trevor for birdie on number 9 to take the lead at 5 under.
Yeah, back down the hill, and he's having a really nice day thus far. Just taps that one in. Really well done.
Yeah, no stress birdie. That's the way to carry the momentum into the back 9 as we see Braden Shattuck, clubhouse leader, taking in the action. And here's Parks Price on number 12, 4 under par.
Yeah, Parks loves it. Rocking the bucket hat, quick tee pick up, and he does a great job.
Parks always like to have a good time on the golf course, as you can see.
You have to.
Let's go over to 18 where Andy Waters sits at 2 under par out of the greenside bunker.
Another tricky bunker shot. Backspin turned to front spin. Not his best effort, but he'll have an opportunity.
Here's Trevor on number 11 teeing off, 6 under par.
Looks like he likes it. We love the quick tee pickup. You always know when a professional hits a good one.
And here's Waters' par attempt on 18.
Yeah, back down the hill here. Gonna give this a nice wrap, see if you can make it. Just kind of caresses up on that left side, and a little bit of a tester coming back.
Here's Brett Walker on number 9 for birdie.
Looks like a good stroke there by Brett, and he makes it.
Yeah.
Little fist pump as well. Good to see that energy out of Brett today.
Moves him to 1 under par in a good position. This is Billy Stewart, second shot on 18.
Absolutely. Nice little footwork there by Billy. Back up the hill. Tough shot. Let's see how he does.
Pretty good from a past champion.
Can't beat that. 12 to 15 feet for a birdie.
Here's Trevor on number 12.
Trevor back there. Oh, what a great putt.
That's a great putt for par. He remains at 6 under. You really want to carry that momentum on those par putts, don't you, Nick?
Have to make those ones if you want to win the golf tournament.
Here's Brian Bergstall for birdie.
Yeah, birdie, one of the top players, and he hoops that one there. Really well done.
That puts him at 2 under par, as we see Parks Price for birdie on 16 to move to 3 under.
Yeah, should be able to clean that one up. He does it beautifully. He'll keep moving on to that next tee box.
Let's go back to number 18, where Billy Stewart will have a upcoming birdie putt.
Yeah, Billy's been one of the best players in the section for a long time. He's won a bunch of great events, and going to give this one a nice wrap, see if he can make it.
It's slow coming up the hill.
Yes, it is, and he just burns that right edge.
It's a good attempt.
Really good effort, Matt. Yeah, really well done.
We'll go over to 14. Brian Bergsall has an eagle attempt. Here's Brian's eagle putt on 14.
Yeah, one of the longest hitters in the field. He's going to have a lot of good opportunities on those par 5s, and just misses that low side.
Brian doesn't get too excited one way or the other. He plods along quite nicely on the golf course.
Pretty even keel, never too up, never too down. Hits it a long ways, and he's a heck of a player.
Trevor has this for par on 14.
He knocks that one in. Yeah, I never want to make par on par 5s, but he did a nice job there to clean it up.
He's now 5 under after bogeying 13, but he still leads by 1.
He's on a heater.
This is Bergstall's birdie on number 14 to move him to 2 under par.
Easy cleanup for Brian. Just going to keep plotting along, trying to hunt down the leaders.
Here's Parks Price on 18. This is his 3rd shot.
Beautiful little chip shot in here. Going to play the low one, the low spinner. And that's a heck of a job well done. Just a nice putt back up the hill.
It wasn't as easy as he made it look.
No, he's a great player.
And this is Alex Knoll's 3rd shot on 16, the par 5.
And that's a super flop, we'd call that one. And Alex Knoll does a great job, almost jars it. Amazing
He made that look
shot.
easy. And here's Brian Bergstall's eagle.
Burning the left edge there for Brian. Should be able to tap in for birdie. Really well done.
Here's Trevor's birdie putt on 16. Makes it to go to 6 under par.
What a momentum mover. He's got a great opportunity to win this golf tournament today, folks. Really well done.
He's definitely in the driver's seat.
Yes, he is.
Let's go to 18 for Parks Price's par attempt.
Parks back up the hill. Job well done there, Parks. Nice up and in. Made it look easy.
Yeah, good way to finish. He'll finish at 3 under par for the event.
Most definitely. That's a heck of a round of golf, and won't get it done this year, but really nice.
This is a big moment for Trevor as he hits his approach shot on 18.
This is probably one of the most nerve-wracking shots of his career to this point. Man, there, Matt. Looked like it came out maybe a touch left off the blade.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, and just jumped into that left side bunker. Tricky up and down if he wants to win this golf tournament.
Yeah, that's a deep bunker. He will not be able to see the surface of the green.
Gonna have to hit a high soft one here. Opens the blade up perfectly, lands it beautifully on his spot. Job well done, Trevor Bensel.
That is so good. You could see his playing competitor giving him the fist pump. He knows what that means.
Trevor's in there raking his own bunkers today as well. Hopefully he can make that putt.
Here's Bergstall for birdie.
Bergstall back up the hill, just misses it on the low side. It's been a common theme. Looks like he didn't love the roll he put on that ball. He taps that one in. Good round of golf there for Brian.
And we'll see Alex Knoll for birdie here. If he makes this, he will finish at 4 under.
A little bit of a tricky stroke there and just missed it on the low side.
Still a good round of golf there for Alex Knoll.
Yeah, heck of a round of golf for Alex. Good to see him back playing some events here in the section.
All right, this is the moment everybody's been waiting for. If Trevor makes this par putt on 18, he will win the event.
And this is one where you just stick to your routine, Matt. You try and do your best job and knock it in. Let's see if he does it.
Great putt. Trevor Bensel is the 27th Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic champion and receives the $100,000 first place prize. That's a game-changing amount of money, isn't it, Nick?
What an amazing moment in time. It really is. It's what most guys and gals out there are trying to make for an entire season. He just did it in one day. Really special for Trevor and super proud of him. He did a great job of keeping his composure all day, and we saw it here.
Congratulations to Trevor Bensel. When we come back, Harry Donahue will have more with our champion. We'll be right back here on Inside Golf's special coverage of the Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic.
PGA Works is on a mission to ensure that the golf workforce looks more like America. This mission is a dream with a plan. Through fellowships, college scholarships, career exploration events, and championship golf. PGA Works is inspiring talent from diverse backgrounds to pursue careers throughout the golf industry. Visit pgareach.org.
One word that describes Haverford is dedication.
Disciplined.
Consistency.
Reliability.
Service.
Family-oriented.
Committed.
Accountability.
Quality, doing everything well and with professionalism.
Integrity. Dedication.
Respect for both our clients and our employees.
There's just an amazing ability to feel that you're number one when you're working with us.
Yep, just as I suspected. Your entire family is too plugged in. Now, there's a treatment. Your offline oasis awaits in Montgomery County, PA. You may experience moments of euphoria, a rush of culinary cravings, a lot less screen time, and more we time. You may even reconnect with nature. Unplug in Montgomery County, PA. Side effects may include budget-friendly fun and memories that will last a lifetime.
I want to congratulate Trevor. You played absolutely awesome today. The way that you finished here, you kept your composure. If this golf thing doesn't work out, you can sell portfolios for us one day. Yeah. And I just wanted to say you're a great champion. So thank you.
Well, the winner of 2025 Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic, Trevor Bensel, finally got it. Almost 10 years in trying. A couple years ago, you went to that crazy 2-day, 7-man playoff. You got eliminated early, so to speak.
Yeah, real funny. Real funny, Harry.
No, but hey, you made up for it today. You know, we're right behind us is that bunker on the left side of 18, where you probably made the par-saving shot in your golf career, right?
Definitely, without a doubt. Had a decent lie, but you know, I figured if I made bogey, I was still gonna at least be in a playoff. But I just happened to hit a perfect shot. Ended up 3 feet below the hole, and I couldn't ask for an easier.
So what's going through your mind? You make a great shot, but in golf, you're only as good as your next one, right?
Yeah.
You had 3 feet to win. What were you thinking?
I'm thinking if I don't make this, then I'm done with golf. I mean, it's the easiest putt you can ask for. So, yeah,
well,
I'm just happy it went in.
You made it look easy, but I think anybody that plays this game knows when you got $100,000 and that beautiful trophy on the line, things can happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know where else you made a big putt? Number 12, right? Yeah. It was about, I don't know, 12, 13 feet for par, and you drained it. But that was really a gutsy putt.
Yeah, I mean, I was hitting it pretty good all day, gave myself birdie putts, and just happened to make a few of them. But yeah, it's tough. You got to play 18 holes. It doesn't matter how low you go on the front 9. It's 18 holes of golf, and you got to stay focused the entire time.
You were paired with a couple good players, Alex Knoll, who's kind of a character himself. Right? He drops a one-liner here to try to loosen things up, and also Brian Bergstall. And Brian was starting to make a move there on the back. In fact, on that 12th hole, if he makes birdie and you bogey, you may not be standing here talking to you, right? Does it impact you playing with guys of that caliber?
I like playing with good players. Alex, Brian, and I are all good friends, so you know it was pretty lighthearted out there. We were joking around all day, but we all get it. Like if you're playing well, you stay out of the other guy's way. You know, it's just all of us were kind of trading birdies back and forth. It was somebody's tee on every different hole, like with honors. But yeah, it was nice to play with those guys, and I'm glad that they played well too.
You know, it's a cliche. But something like what you did today could be a life-changing thing, not just financially, but for you as a young guy. I don't care if you played in this 10 times, 20 times, you're a young guy. It's going to alter the way you appreciate, I guess, what you do for a living, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a life-changing amount of money. Hasn't really sunk in yet, to be honest. It probably will this week. But, yeah, it's been on my, goals to win this thing ever since I started playing.
Check that off the bucket list, right?
My mom's been here every year. I played in it, and to get it done in front of her it's pretty special.
Pretty special indeed. Well, you know, you're going to be challenged over. You got a new job as an instructor at Lulu. They got some pretty good players over there, right? And they'll be looking up for some help from you, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going over there. There's a lot of good players. Guys just like to get better at golf, and I'll be there for that to help them with, and yeah, it should be a good time.
Should be. It's been a great time today. Trevor, congratulations. Good luck down the road. You are a winner of the 27th Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic, and that never gets old.
Thanks, sir.
We'll be back to wrap things up here at Sunnybrook on this special edition of Inside Golf.
Thank you to the Haverford Trust for giving us this opportunity to play for such a life-changing amount of money. Thank you to Sunnybrook for hosting. Golf course is in great shape. And I've been living in my friend's house for a little bit, so I think I can afford my own place now. So looking forward to that.
Welcome back to the special edition of Inside Golf, coverage of the 27th annual Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic. I'm here with Nick Biondi. Nick, we saw an incredible performance by Trevor Bensel today, didn't we?
Yeah, we really did. One of the top players in the section. He's been knocking on the door for a really, really long time, Matt. So great to see him finally get it done at a beautiful venue, beautiful property, and playing for a heck of a lot of money.
Yeah, he gets to take home that $100,000 prize, and I can't imagine a better place to win it than right here at Sunnybrook.
Absolutely. Really tough test to golf. He did an amazing job to control his emotions, keeping the golf ball underneath the golf hole, drove it awesome, and one of our top players wins one of our top prizes.
Well, thank you for joining us today. Thanks to the viewers for tuning in. We'd like to thank Sunnybrook for hosting us, and of course, our partner and friends at Haverford Trust Company. That's going to do it for us here at Inside Golf for our coverage of the 27th annual Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic. It's always a great event, and we look forward to bringing it to you once again next year. For Nick Biondi, I'm Matt Fry. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The Haverford Philadelphia PGA Classic is brought to you by Haverford Trust, the Philadelphia PGA Section, and Destination Montco Golf.